Well, it seems like the older we get, the harder it is to lose weight. I'm just going to stick my hand up. True story, right? And that is because as we age, things change. Our metabolism slows down, our hormones change. So some can lead to a midlife crisis on this, but two women may have figured out how to change all of that. We're excited this morning to have Dana Dimitri and Robin Thompson. They are the authors of this new book called Eat, Live, Thrive Diet, a lifestyle plan to rev up your midlife metabolism. Thank you, ladies, for being here this morning.
We're so glad to be here.
Excited to be here.
Because I heard that, I'm like, okay, yes, midlife. I am there. A lot of us can relate to this. Why is it? And by the way, she has not your fat, but a piece of fat.
I'd rather hold it this way: 5 pounds of simulated fat that we don't want to carry on our body.
Why is it such a difference by the time a woman reaches her 40s?
Well, I mean, Robin and I, she's 53, I'm 67. We know when we hit perimenopause, it's like what was working isn't working anymore. Mm-hmm. And so we were determined to decide, and there's several reasons.
Well, the first would be that as we age, we lose muscle. Mm-hmm. And so that means we're not able to burn as many calories, we're not able to burn as much fat. The second thing is that our carbohydrate threshold actually begins to diminish in our 30s. So what that means for our body is we become really efficient at storing carbohydrates as fat instead of using them for energy. And then the last thing, well, not the last thing, but another third reason would be we have hidden food sensitivities, and these sensitivities can cause all sorts of havoc in our body, from health and inflammation, but of course it can prevent us from losing weight and gaining weight.
And on top of that, on a non-physiological basis, knowing what to do is really essential. However, knowing how to get yourself to do it consistently is kind of the missing link. So we dedicate 2 full chapters to changing your habits from the inside out, which starts with your thinking and your attitude, and it makes all the difference. That's how I overcame emotional eating as a young woman.
You both had some issues with weight as you were growing up and going into womanhood as well. And I was reading the book last night, and I noticed a big part of it was the mindset that you guys talk about.
Yes.
That you are what you believe you are, what you can accomplish, and part of that battle, part of the battle of the bulge is also in your mind.
Absolutely, because the most dominant thought wins in your brain. It's how we're physiologically wired in our brains, and so, but we can change it. And when we change our thinking, we change our feelings and we change our behavior, and that's really a critical part.
And both of you obviously have experience. Actually, Dana is an RN, is a nurse, no longer practicing obviously because she's doing this full time. And then as a weight loss practitioner, nurse practitioner, it's so important to look at more than just, okay, I need to go on a diet, because not every diet is going to work for every person. Exactly. So what do you guys say you have to start with in this book?
Well, this is a lifestyle plan, and it's in 3 phases. The first phase is the elimination phase, where you're removing some foods. It's meant to jumpstart your weight loss, really reboot your health and vitality, a little bit of cleansing and detoxifying as well. And then you have the second phase, which is the discovery phase, where you're testing some of the foods that you eliminated to see if you have any hidden food culprits that are preventing you from your best.
There's amazing breakthroughs that women make because they don't realize some of these foods are causing all sorts of challenges, whether it's digestive or sinus or inflammation, but also just holding them back from weight loss. And then we move to what we call the lifestyle phase, which is where you're going to live 80% of the time, and we have a philosophy. You know, you want to lose weight the same way you're going to keep it off. So this is kind of a cyclical plan, and in lifestyle you're going to live there about 80% of the time, and create your eating plan so that you can still enjoy your life. So we have amazing recipes when you're eliminating certain foods that replace them healthier ways, and it makes all the difference.
And we're going to actually do that coming up at our 9 o'clock hour. We'll head into the kitchen with these 2 lovely ladies. In the meantime, I know you guys are listening and saying, I need to know more. Where can I know more? Aside from just getting the book, you can actually meet the ladies this Saturday.
Yes. In fact, we're doing a free lecture and book signing. You can learn more about it at our website, eatlivethrivediet.com. You can register there, and we look forward to seeing you.
All right. Thank you very much, ladies, and we'll see you guys in our 9 o'clock hour. All right, guys, we're in the kitchen this morning with the authors of Eat, Live, Thrive Diet. This book right here, just last hour we were talking with the ladies, Robin Thompson and Dina, to talk about what we can do to change the way our bodies react, especially when we enter our 40s, right? It just seems like you enter 40s and everything changes. It's harder to do this, it's harder to do that, it's harder to lose weight.
It is, and one of our key strategies is helping people bring down, especially their grains and starches in creative ways, not 100%. So we want to create some grain-free recipes that are low sugar to no sugar and without grain, so peanut butter cookies today.
So I tasted this already because I just, had to because they look delicious. It's amazing that there's no grain, that there's no flour or sugar in it because it tasted great. The texture tasted like a regular cookie.
And it's only 6 ingredients. It takes about 1 minute to mix up, and we're just going to start now. Start with 1 beaten egg.
Okay.
And then we have a half a teaspoon of baking soda and a half a teaspoon of salt. And then tell them about the maple syrup.
So we use pure maple syrup to sweeten, and this will add, just add only 4 grams of sugar per cookie, which is really, really low.
Wow,
and then
that's great.
You could use just that if you want, but we like to bump up the sweetness with this monk fruit extract, which has 0 calories,
So I've never
zero
heard
sugar.
of this.
Yes, it's a healthy, natural sweetener that has none of the yucky stuff that you find in those other things.
Where do you find that? Is that in regular, like a health food store?
You can find it in some health food stores.
Okay.
We do carry it on our website, eatlivethrive.diet.com.
Okay,
By the way,
perfect.
this recipe is on that website, and you can get it, download it for free with a few other of our really favorite recipes.
Key ingredient, of course.
Peanut butter.
And it's organic. We do encourage you to have organic, no sugar added, just peanuts and sea salt. And it looks really goopy and gloopy and all that, and you think, how does this turn into a batter? Well, Robin's going to show you as she's
to feel like a cookie, right?
Yes, and it's really kind of crazy, but it starts all liquidy like this, and then in about less than a minute, it's going to get firm.
It starts to thicken up.
We're going to put it on the cookie sheet. We're going to score it just like you do a peanut butter cookie. Bake it in the oven at 375.
Oh,
for
there it goes.
15,
It's already thickening.
See?
I see it,
15 to 20 minutes. It just continues to get thicker for a couple seconds.
It's looking like a batter now.
Oh, and if you taste it as a batter,
It's
like you're not supposed to do.
A miracle. But we find that our clients do so well when they have a healthy treat that they can fit right into their lifestyle, still keeps their grains down. So you'll see it's just got a nice little texture.
And in your book, you talk about how grains, people don't realize it, especially as you get older. Your body starts to digest it or not digest it in a different way.
Yes, exactly. Our carbohydrate threshold actually goes down as we age. Everybody's does, especially middle-aged women. And it's not that you can't have any starches or grains, but it's finding out which ones are going to work for you and how many you can eat to lose the weight you want to lose and keep it off. I'm 67, Robin's 53, and we've
Which is amazing.
No, but we were having challenges in perimenopause, gaining weight. What was working before wasn't working. And we're here to prove and scream from the rooftop, you can lose weight no matter what your age. And we hope people will come visit our lecture that we're doing.
It's this Saturday?
Yes, it's in Fountain Hills at the View Bistro. And you can learn more about it at eatlivethrive.diet.com. There's a link that says click here to learn more or register.
Okay, and we'll make it easy for everybody. It's on our website at azfamily.com. But this is the book. I started reading it yesterday. We joke, that 10 pounds that you gain after you turn 40. Forget about the freshman 10, like when you were a freshman. It's a 10 after 40. But there are ways around it. It's a lifestyle change. It's a mindset, and that's what the ladies talk about in this great book. So thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.